That's what I'm going to try today. That stuff. Bubble nail art using chrome powders and playing with different colors, textures, and techniques.
Give it to me like...
Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. So today we're going to get right into things. I'm going to be doing some bubble nail art. So I got my tips ready. I've buffed my first one and I'm just cleansing that nail. I am going to start with just a solid color. I'm going to use the Birthday Boy from GLAM. And we're going to do 4 other variations using different colors and trying different techniques. So for here, we're just going to start with a straight coat of the Birthday Boy Blue by GLAM. And then I'm going to cure that, and then we'll start on with the other process. So I'm going to do a little bit of back and forth. I'll speed some of it up, slow some of it down for you, but I will go through all the products you need to do it yourself, and then I will go through each nail specifically and just review again the different steps in the process for each, so once they're completed. So this one's just going to be a solid blue, and then we'll come back once it's cured and we'll get on with the next step. Okay, so cured. Top coat. Top coat we are not curing. Okay. Bubbles. Just pile them on everywhere and try. They got to be really bubbly. Okay, and then I'm going to cure that, like that, for 2 minutes. While that's curing, so that I'm going to go on to this one. So we're going to buff all of the tips. So that's it out of the lamp. And then what we have to do is cleaning solution, and let's take it off. Oh my God, look at that. Now, so it's textured, so it depends if you like the texture. Wow, that looks so nice. So if you like the texture, you can keep the texture like that. And I'm worried to top coat it, to be honest. So I'm going to try that on a different one. The next one I'm going to do a jelly nail. So I'm going to do this with a mix of this because I want to see if the bubbles pop out more. So let's try that. We're going to do the same color. With So this one's just a jelly type nail, so I just added top coat to that original color, cured it, pulled it out of the lamp, top coated again, and then we work with the bubbles. I'm going to do the purple. So as the other one's curing. And we're going to do a purple. Okay, let it settle. I can switch these up because these two are actually the same. Okay, so I'm going to cure that one. Okay, so as I'm doing that, that's the other one. So you really need more bubbles. You got to make sure you got a lot of soap in there for your bubbles.
Feel me.
So for this nail, I just added some vivid purple to that original custom mix, and that's how I got that color. But looking at these two here, this one's my favorite, and the other one, you can see that my bubbles didn't work out so well. Okay. So there's my dark one. And this one I'm going to do. Okay, so far I like the darker colors for the bubbles. Just because I don't know, it's got more of a contrast to it, which is cool. Okay, bubble mixture. Try to make sure you get it all around before they pop, because they pop pretty quick. Again, more soap than water. Okay, it's going in. Actually, no, it's not. No! Okay. Cure!
Are y'all ready for this?
Okay, so let's continue. So this one's going to be blue. This one I'm doing with the YOKEFELLOW. Blue. Royal blue. Indigo. The darker you go. Ooh, it's a baby Spidey. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to cure that. let's take a look at the other ones. Okay, so we've got our purple, dark purple. We've got our mixture, sort of jelly purple. I guess I could move these around like that. Okay, so you can kind of see. So the first one turned out, so this one I have more bubbles. These ones have almost like spots, spotted spots where the bubbles popped. You can see all of them. And I think it's because the first one I had dish solution only, and these ones I had this foamy hand solution included in there. So what I did was for the last one, I'm going to do, I put more dish soap instead to shake it up, because I think it makes bubbles that stay longer. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do a matte top coat for the last one. So that's our last one, and we're going to matte that. Okay, so let's try. See how it works. Cure that. See what it looks matte. And then you could also mix. So you could put another color on top if you want. To sort of change the tone. So I've seen that done. This one's my favorite. And again, these are bugging me because of these open spaces. This one too, if we see real close, you can see that there's missing spaces. Okay, so here's our matte. If you can see that. So, I mean, it worked. It just doesn't look as matte because of the bubbles, right? So those are the okay. So that's them. But for this one, I'm going to put that custom color over top and just see what kind of effect that gives. That's what that looks like. And it's got a texture to it, so I'm going to file it down just to see what effect that gives, and also to smooth out the top of the nail. Okay, so I've just filed it. Okay, and then let's just kind of clean it off. And that's what it looks like if it's filed and it's smoother. So I could top coat that and it would be smooth. And you can do this with anything underneath. So I'm gonna try it. So this would leave the texture on it. I would not top coat this. I would just leave it like that. That looks so nice that I would just leave it. Like, my God, so nice. So this one, definitely my favorite. This one I filed. So this one I did the mixture on top. So I did the purple, then I did the mixture on top. Sorry, the bubbles and then the mixture on top. And then I filed it down. And you can do that with any combo of colors to get that different, well, first of all, to smooth out the texture and also get that, you know, different layering with the colors effect. Okay, so that one I would top coat because I would want to smooth that out. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to cleanse. I'm going to top coat. And then we're going to play with chrome on some of these. Okay, so here we've done some chrome on that sort of jelly custom color, and then we're going to do a little bit more on this one. The blue turned out really pretty. This one's turning out pretty too, but let's take a look at all of them now. Okay, all 5 completed, fully top coated, whether that's shiny or matte. I did that pinky off camera a little bit, so we'll talk about that at the end. But let's go through the products we used. So I used the Vivid Purple, Madame Glam's Vivid Purple, and their No Wipe top coat. And then I also used Birthday Boy by Madame Glam with, again, their No Wipe top coat. This is also what you will need if you want to do this. You need chrome powders. The other color I did use the YOKEFELLOW blue and the matte for that pinky. And then I did go over it with the purple as well. And of course for the custom colors I made, I just mixed these two together and I did the same with the purple. And then you're also going to need your applicator brush so that you can mix your colors and apply. A nail file, of course, for any filing if you want to get rid of some of that, the texture. And then you're also going to need your soap solution. So dish soap and water. You want as many bubbles as possible, and you want it to be very bubbly because that's what gives the best effect. That's from the first thumb. Then I use the brush just to dust off some of that chrome. And my cuticle pusher is what I used to scoop out my bubbles. So this one is textured. This one I only used for one coat and that on top with the solution. Okay, that one's textured. I would leave that as is for me. This one, I used this. Top coat. Then before curing, we did our bubble. And then on top of that, I used that little mixture I made and I just coated it after I had cured the bubbles. And then we top coated again so that it's shiny. So that one's shiny and smooth. This one is these two are the pre-made solutions. So I did the like jelly mix, painted them on top. We did our no wipe top coat. After curing that first layer, no wipe top coat, we did our bubbles. Then after that was cured, we went in with our chrome to get that effect. This one is more because the color underneath is purple, so that has more of a contrast, obviously. And then we top coated both of them. You got a little bit of texture on these, but not bad. And then this one, we did that. And then we cured it and then matted. And then we did the bubble solution on the matte. And then what I did was I went over it. After that was cured, I went over with this color. And I tried to file it off. I could have kept going, but just to give you an idea of what it looked like. Filed it off so that some of that color underneath came through and you still had sort of that effect. And then I top coated again with the matte, and that's why it is matted. And so here are the 5 finished nails. This one's pretty cool. I like that one, but that's my favorite, and that one is a close second. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.